Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? Welcome back to Life Trials by EAC with your favorite person in the whole wide world. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's had a great start to their new year. We are at the end of February, and I do apologize for this delay. It's been an insane start for me, that is for sure. And, I have had to put the podcast on hold for some time as I decided to pursue a new endeavor. As a lot of you well know, I got into the world of insurance, life insurance, and I became an independent broker. I acquired my license to sell life insurance last year in November of 2021 and are currently working for the IMO known as Family First Life, FFL, which has been an extremely impactful and beneficial thing I've ever pursued in my entire life. I just want to say that much, and I can't thank everybody that has helped me see my success within this industry in such a short period of time. Thank you. I, on the other hand, wanted to take the time today on this specific episode, even though in this specific episode I will be assessing some politics, along with providing to you an outline as to where I'll be taking the podcast and what I will be implementing with respects to starting a new series discussing and making it very informative of the industry of life insurance. More specifically, I do want to discuss what I do, the carriers I represent and work with, the products that I specialize in and sell, and where I plan on taking that career going forward. As a lot of you may or may not know, my academic background and my professional career that I have pursued, and I would say the few that I've pursued. It's been a while that I've been on the air, so excuse me for my little hesitance and shit. It's been some time, that's for sure. So a lot of you well know that I have acquired my bachelor's of political science with a minor in international relations. And I also have my master's degree in public administration, and I have 2 years left to finish my Juris Doctorate. And I just got my 214 variable and life insurance license, along with a lot of you and everybody knows that I'm an internationally published cover model and political analyst of this podcast show. So I became an independent broker really out of nowhere. I was like swiping on TikTok in November, and I came across somebody's profile that worked for Family First, and it's been just the most exciting new pursuit I've ever decided to engage in, really. Being able to financially assist not just myself, but others in determining their long-term financial plans, their goals, protecting their family security with respects to their long-term financial security has been one of the most fulfilling things I've ever done in my entire life. And being able to help other people understand what it's like to not have such strategic planning in place and what the outcome could possibly foresee. And it's been a lot, and being able to guide people in that sense and in this new industry has been really life-changing, honestly. And I'm definitely going to be catering to that specific series on the world of insurance and really going into the nitty-gritty of it, and having a lot of my colleagues, a lot of other brokers, and as many people as I can to come on the show and ensue a discussion about the variety aspects to the industry itself, because it is very complex. That is a fact. So, however, everybody knows that my passion is in politics, okay, and assessing current and previous international and domestic affairs. However, I think it is very important and critical in today's world, especially with how rampant inflation is, to understand the ability in financial planning and how important it is to be prepared, God forbid something were to happen to you or your family. And with that being said, I would love to give my assessment of the current political climate in 2022 and what is to come for the midterm elections in November and how things are going thus far, right? So Biden's presidency in 2022 is absolutely in the fucking decline. We all know it. There's no denying that fact. So some of the top issues the current administration is facing and ultimately caused are as follows. We all know the border crisis continues to just be rampant and there's no foreseeable better outcome for that issue unless we close our borders. Because last year we had 2 million people enter into the United States for the fiscal year of 2021. 2 million people. Just in January alone for this year, there has been over 180 or almost 200,000 illegal immigrants that have entered into the United States. Now they're putting ankle monitors on these people, and you see them in South Beach over there with a fucking ankle monitor thinking that they're a criminal, and they're just, even though they committed a crime, I guess illegally crossing is really not a crime, kind of, not really, whatever, but like now it's so weird. So another issue is, we all know inflation. I mean, it's just a fucking joke. Gas essentials are becoming unaffordable, like gas, food, and they've done absolutely nothing but delegate the responsibility to another person, and then that person delegates it and just keeps going, and then nobody fixes this problem, right? Along with the crime across the country is really scary and insane. How the murder rates are going up, robberies, petty theft, carjackings, telling you, that is insane. We even have politicians that are creating policies that tell their residents to just allow for the people to carjack them, to steal from them, and that, you know, just to file a claim and that's it, because they refuse to address the crime itself. Yeah. Nobody ever better carjack me, because I will fight for my property. That is for sure, and you will get shot and die. So besides that, so there's no carjacking over here. There's no crime itself happening, thankfully, in the state of Florida, or it's not rampant as it is in other states. Thank God, you know. And I thank God every day for the amazing governor that we have here in the state of Florida. All right, that man is amazing. You know, we all know the Afghanistan situation just continues to unravel, and not in a good way, and it's becoming a safe haven for ISIS, so we all know that. So China, they're going to wipe us out soon enough if this guy doesn't do something about the issues, especially with the labor crisis. Our ports are stuck with ships docked in the sea about a couple miles away for weeks, months on end, because of these issues that we're having, right? Massive shortages in the United States supply chains. Scary as fuck. Going to the dealership and them telling you that they would love to buy your car, double the price, whatever the case, because they have nothing to sell to people. This is fucking crazy. COVID, the mandates are now starting to be lifted because of the midterms that are coming up, obviously. School closures, the school mask mandates, we all know how that really did a 360 for the state of Virginia and the representation over there, thank God. And the DOJ assigning parents as terrorists last year, writing that letter, and trying to, you know, really create this atmosphere that was becoming extremely dangerous for parents that were speaking out against the education. And as we all know, the, you know, specific theory, or this, I forgot, you know, it's like off the top of my head right now, of course I don't have it, but it was a specific type of curriculum that was being implemented into the schools that was teaching children that are white, or that are, you know, they're superior and they are racist in itself. We're teaching like kindergarteners that they're racist because they're white. I mean, like CRM, critical race theory. There you go. So, like, came across my mind right now. So, you know, it's been a really tough year, let me tell you, for Democrats, all right? And the poll numbers for this bum are a fucking joke, right? They're in the tank. The president and the vice president are probably one of the worst combo that this country has ever seen. I mean, literally, they have done nothing. That bitch has done nothing. The vice president is trash. I mean, I don't even know why she's vice president. And this all stems to this hatred that she has for Biden because she didn't become the president. So she just says, fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck about the country and the country burn on fire because I'm not president. And then who are they looking to right now? Clinton. Out of all people, Clinton. Like, what the fuck? And last but not least, I cannot even fucking believe that we're possibly going to war with Russia in Ukraine. We have so many fucking problems that I just listed, and that is what the president of the United States right now, as of today, is concerned about, is the sovereignty and the territorial aspect of another country, but can give three shits about our own borders, our own sovereignty itself. Oh no, that doesn't matter. We need to be at war with another country, a nuclear country. I mean, this. I'm telling you that this presidency really is scary, and the people that voted for this person in 2020 really need to do a self-check, because to have voted for a person because you hated the opposing party so much that you would rather see your own country be destroyed than vote for the right individual, which is super, super depressing to this day. I miss Donald Trump so much. I mean, all of this that I just listed would not be happening under his secondary term. Let's just say that much, all right? So what are we looking to right now, right? To really kind of see some change with respects to policy implementation in this country, the midterms that are coming up in November. So long before we know it, November will be here. And obviously with the midterms coming up, the Democrats are being put on notice. I mean, like, notice that nobody's ever seen. We have never seen such an exodus of Democratic members from their own party, whether it's in the House of Representatives or the Senate. They're exiting the party itself. The party has become an asset to creating communism and dictatorship in this country. And obviously, a lot of these people, like Joe Manchin, Gretchen in Michigan, I mean, she's fucking done. But Joe Manchin and people that are Democrats in heavily Republican states, they're putting themselves far away from the Democratic Party. That is a fact. So, I mean, I don't know what it is that is going to happen for that party, but it's so convenient that now a lot of the very heavily liberal states like California, Washington, I think it was like Wyoming or something, finally lifted their mask mandates. But not for school yet, though. And it's really sad that a lot of that party itself has yet to realize the destruction that they have done upon their own constituent and the family of their own constituents. So it's just crazy, you know? It's really fucking nuts what's been going on just in the last 2 months of this year, all right? And, you know, it's scary. It's really a scary time to be an American citizen. That is a fucking fact. You are a lot less well off. You are going into more debt. You are accumulating more debt, spending more money unnecessarily. And a lot of people are just going bankrupt and broke, man. And that shit sucks. And I really hope that things really do change in November. Because as a lot of people can see, there is a political realignment that is occurring in this country, where when you have just one party ruling all three branches of government pretty much, and also at the state and local level, it seems that there needs to be a realignment, you know? And now that they forced out one of the last people from the Supreme Court that was a moderate Democrat, they want that guy the fuck out, and now they're going to put a black woman, because there has never been a black woman to serve on the Supreme Court. So we need to do that, regardless of the qualifications or not. I mean, like, these people are so fixated on race itself and like transgender issues that they're really going to lose in November. Like, I mean, seriously, you have your own constituents that are living in the streets, have no money, broke as fuck, cannot pay for school, food, clothes, nothing. And you think they're going to be sitting there voting for your stupid ass while you're worried about transgender shit while these people can't even eat? Bro, they're going to vote Republican. So to close out this episode today, and I would like to further discuss what I will be discussing in the next episode, which will be on the world of life insurance. I did want to discuss, provide you like an introduction of what is life insurance, what I do within my field, and how I can help you, and discuss more about the carriers I represent, the company I work for, the products I sell, and how this could benefit you as my viewer, friend, cohort, colleague, family member, wannabe friend, or family. I'm here to serve everybody from all demographics of our society and from all walks of life. So it's so nice to be back on the podcast. I love you guys. Thank you so much for believing in me and all my endeavors and all the things that I pursue and stuff. So love you. Bye. Well, I'm thirsty.